So I thought I'd do a quick review on this Riptide R1X. It's the new board they just came out with. It got the ABEC 11 90 millimeter wheels. It got shred lights on it, front and back. I'll kind of flip it over so you can see front and back shred lights, and they do come off. It goes around 14-mile range, and that's actually a real range because I've tried it out and it actually goes 14 miles. Top speed's 22 miles an hour. It's a little different from the other electric skateboards I have. Most of them are long boards. I've owned a lot of them. I've been riding electric skateboards for 10 years. I've been surfing and skating for 25 years. So I'm just going to kind of give my opinion of this. I usually do long-term reviews of electric skateboards. I wait, a year or so before I even make a review so I can do a full in-depth review of how reliable and all those things about it. But I just thought I'd do a quick review of this. I've had this for about 4 days. The difference between this and a longboard is it has the kickdale. It only weighs 14 pounds. It's really easy to carry with the handles. And you'd be surprised how this kicktail comes in handy because you can jump this thing off curves. You can, it makes really sharp carves. So, it's really maneuverable. I believe it's a 6S 10 amp hour battery. But I really can't, it doesn't accelerate like a 10S or a 12S, but it accelerates. It gets up there. I'm surprised at how good of a board it is. It's well built. It has this like walnut finish with this laser engraving on it. If you flip it over, you can see it's just kind of simple. It has the double motors. I believe these are the same motors that Boosted uses. They're very similar if they're not the same. The batteries are Samsung cells, so they're quality. You're not going to have to worry about, a lot of electric skateboards, some use lipos and stuff like that, and they don't last very long, and if you don't store them properly, they can have problems. It also comes with all this stuff comes with a couple extra belts. Let's see, some stickers, some extra bearings and spacers, and then it comes with a whole another set of wheels. It comes with these Riptide. These are 83 mil. I already got the bearings in them ready to go. So if you like a more smaller wheel, then they got you covered. And the best thing about this skateboard is the price. It's $1,000, but there's a lot of links out there to get $100 off. I think one of them is Brandon is the code, and there's a couple other YouTube videos with links to get a discount. So I only ended up paying $900 for this, free shipping. It came to me in like 3 days after I ordered it, so I didn't have to wait for it very long. Hands are a little shaky. I've been working all day outside. What else can I say? It's a great board. It's really light. You just pick it up. The lights are really nice. You can take them off and charge them, so they're not replaceable batteries or anything. They're rechargeable. And shred lights are pretty nice. So, they have the lights so you can just shred it up at night or whatever. And like I said, the ride on this board is going to be a lot different than a long board. you're going to be able to really maneuver this, carry it into an office or an elevator really easy. Um, um, just anything like jump off curbs, jump over cracks and stuff. Like I can easily jump over like railroad tracks and stuff like that with this board. Um, it's a great board. It's I haven't had any problems with it yet, but like I said, it's only been 4 days, so you don't know the reliability. But I've looked at the parts; they seem all solid. The trucks seem solid. The wheels are obviously quality wheels. ABEC left. ABEC makes some of the best wheels. Um, the motors, I mean, they look like the same ones Boosted use, and I've heard other people say they are. Um, they work nice. You can't tension the belts, so that's something I don't like, but it's not a big deal. And the belts don't really cost that much on their website either to replace, and you get 2 free ones with the board. So let's check out the remote. Here's the remote. It just has a wheel like that. What can I say about the remote? The remote's kind of, I don't know, it doesn't feel like that good a quality, but it doesn't feel that cheap either. I've had cheaper ones, so I mean, it's a good remote. I'd say the only bad thing I've seen of this board so far is the way it brakes. Like, you got to get used to the braking, because if you push this brake too much while you're slowing down, the wheels, I mean, they almost lock up and kind of just launch you. So you got to kind of get used to it. But it only took me a day to get used to it. But like I said, I've been riding electric skateboards for 10 years. So I've used so many different kinds of remotes, and you just get used to them. If you want to check out some other electric skateboards that I've reviewed, I got them on my channel. I think I got like 6, 7, or 8 that I've reviewed on there, along with a one wheel and stuff like that. So I mean, just check it out. It's a great board, nice kicktail. If you're looking for a more affordable board, I would go this. They're built in San Diego, California. That's actually where I grew up. So it's built in the U.S. Parts readily available, things like that. Customer service responds to your messages when you ask them stuff, and they're pretty cool. So overall, this is a great board, and I'm gonna do a ride review where I get out there and ride and do some carving, so you can see how this board carves. But right now, I just kind of want to do a walkthrough of the board, kind of just let you check it out. Other than that, man, great purchase, $900. I mean, there's cheaper boards out. You can get the Boosted X. I rode that, but I actually prefer this board over the Boosted X. This is, in my opinion, a better board for carving, and it just feels a little more stable to me, and it's a lot easier to jump off curves. I mean, a lot easier to jump off curves with this board, with the kicktail and stuff. So just my opinion. I've owned Boosted boards. They're great boards. They're kind of just plain and basic to me. But other than that, the decks are nice, and they perform, and they're reliable. So, but this Riptide seems to be a really reliable board too. So check it out if you want. It's the R1X Riptide. Like I said, there's codes to get $100 off. Check that out. And thanks for watching.